Hey, what's up, guys? It's Austin. Today I'm bringing you what I'm going to call my channel introduction. I'm going to be starting an outdoors channel where I do all things outdoors, hiking, camping, fishing, truck camping, biking, kayaking, all these fun things outdoors. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Austin Outdoors. I know it's kind of cliche, but I just like to be simple, like to keep it straight to the point. Today I'm in the shop here. This is where I work. I work at a powder coating shop. They are kind enough to let me utilize space here on the weekends on my off time. So I've taken advantage of that to be able to start building my truck camper setup, which I have here mocked up a little bit. So I can kind of run you through with what I've got going here on this side, which is the driver's side. I have these uprights here are going to be the height of the bed top, so a bed top will go on top of there. And then over here, I have a drawer that will slide into the space there, and I'll be able to store gear, cooking utensils, supplies, stuff like that. And then on the other side here, I'm going to have a cabinet that comes out to about here. Here's going to be an empty space for my cooler to sit, and there's going to be a cabinet top right here that goes all the way to the back corner down there. So I'm here working on that today. I just got some screws. I know I'm kind of starting this a little later than I wanted to, as far as I'm already pretty far along in the build. But I figured now is a better time than never. So I'm going to come to you guys every once in a while with some updates on what's going on. Today I'm going to be screwing together. I'm kind of coming through and putting some more fasteners along the base of the drawer. I just finished doing that through the bottom of the floor into the uprights of the bed posts. So I'm going to get to it, and I'll get back to you guys soon. Alright, so I just finished up getting some more fasteners along here, just kind of sturdying that up a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is take the drawer, and I have to set it into place in the back of the truck so that I can see if it's going to fit as far as the level, if it's going to be too tall. So I'm hoping that I'll slide it in there and it'll look just fine, and I'll be able to go on to the next step. So I'll get back to you. All right, cool, so that fit in. One thing I noticed just then when I was sliding that in is that, I guess when my buddy Jesse is helping me build this, he's one of my best friends. He's really handy with carpentry and stuff, so he's been helping me kind of dial in some of the cuts and get some of the techniques down. One thing I just noticed, so we cut this and it's very, fits very nice and snug in here. One thing we didn't account for that I just thought about is that the tailgate is kind of lifted up a little bit. So as I pull this drawer out, it kind of comes up onto this plane here, and then it ends up being too tall here. And the problem with that is that the bed top is going to lay right there. So on this side, I can see this side's pretty good as far as it doesn't interfere, but this side is going to be an issue because the bed top is going to sit on here, and that's sticking proud. So I'm going to have to figure out, I don't really want to take all these screws out, so I might have to figure something out to just shave some off of this so that when I pull the drawer out, it'll just slide right out, because I didn't account for that. So I'm going to think about that for a second, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so what I ended up doing is running to Harbor Freight and just getting a handheld planer. What I'm going to do with that is just shave off a little bit at a time, check it, shave it off, check it, until we're right at that perfect level where it will slide in and out without any problems. So let's get to it. Okay, so I just went ahead and I held my pen right on the top of the level that I wanted at and just pulled the drawer out. And what that did is it scribed a line along there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So it scribes a line. It goes from 0 about here and runs along. It gets pretty thick down here. So I have to take off a decent amount. But I just ran that all the way until it comes back to 0 down here. So I have a reference line now of where I want to plane down to. I'm gonna try to just take even amounts off as I go. So we're gonna give it a shot. All right, so I got everything all hooked up, got it over here on the sawhorses. I've never used a planer like this, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Just kind of set the depth to what you're trying to take off. I think I'm gonna take off like a 1/16 of an inch at a time, just so I don't take off too much, because I'm trying to kind of feather it off. The reasoning for me trying to feather it off is so that it actually at the end is still a little bit big, so that it doesn't just, the drawer doesn't just slide out. It kind of pinches in there and holds it in. It's not going to be enough to where it's an issue. It just kind of makes it a little more snug. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot and see how it goes. Yeah, it's working pretty good. So I'm gonna just go ahead and keep going on this and I'll get back to you Perfect. So yeah, it still sits a tiny bit proud right here, which is kind of what I wanted, so that the drawer doesn't just pull out. I'll still be able to get it out if I, to take the drawer out when I'm removing the whole setup, because the idea of the whole setup is it's going to come out in 3 pieces. So the drawer will come out, and that'll be piece number 1. Piece number 2 is this half with the frame with the bed on top, and then part 3 is this side with the cabinet and the shelf space down the side here. So it should be pretty easy. Probably need 2 people to take it out, but that's no big deal. So I went ahead and ran some sandpaper across the top. That planer left it a little bit rough, but it wasn't too bad. So I just took some 220, ran that along there, because this will be an exposed edge, so I don't want to be getting splinters or anything like that off of here. So that's it for now. Next thing I need to do is push this back in here and make the front to the drawer. I actually have it made. I have to order the handle. It's going to be just like a recessed pull handle that'll be spring loaded, so it'll spring back in by itself. This is just to support the face of the drawer that's going to go on there, so I can drill through the back of it, and then I'll have my handle on the front to be able to pull it out. So I think I'm running out of time today. I have to go watch the Super Bowl with my family. So today's Super Bowl Sunday. So what I'm going to do is kind of tidy up around here. It's Sunday, so I got to work tomorrow. So I'm going to get all my mess cleaned up so that everything is back to where it was on Friday, so that Monday we can come in and get back to work. So for now, there's a few parts that I still have to stain, as far as like I have a polyurethane I'm going to grab. I'm using a Varathane Ultimate Polyurethane with it's an oil-based polyurethane with a clear satin finish. So this kind of will help seal the birch. I'm using birch plywood, 3/4 birch plywood, so this will help to seal that, and I'm hoping avoid any moisture or anything like that penetrating and causing any issues. So this is what was recommended me, so that's what I'm going to give a shot. So I got some parts that I still need to do that to, the drawer being one of those parts, and then still have to kind of finish figuring out the shelving. I have the countertop made. I have the dividers made that are going to support that. Just kind of have to finish figuring out, laying out what I want to do with that and get it all screwed together like I did with the drawer today. So I guess that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know if this is going to be something that a lot of people that I know really liked watching, but either way, this is just the beginning. I'm going to hopefully in the next month or so be kind of doing some truck upgrades, getting some suspension, some new tires, kind of getting things a little more ready to be off-road worthy. Other than that, once the truck is built, the camper is built, my plan is to start going on camping trips, start going on fishing trips, go to the coast, go to the desert, go to Eastern Washington, go to the Oregon coast, you know. So I have some plans of things that I want to do with me and my dog Ellie. She's going to be coming along. You'll meet her eventually. But for now, that'll be it. I guess I'll probably do some updates, check back in with you guys before I post another video. Kind of getting used to this. This is obviously my first video I've ever made. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe. Be really great to help me get going here. So I appreciate you guys. And this is Austin signing out, Austin Outdoors. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure want you there with me. Take it easy, guys.